Well, good morning, y'all. I'm in North Charleston, South Carolina this morning. I stayed at the Cracker Barrel, or camped at the Cracker Barrel over here near the airport last night. I joke around about my five-star parking lot hotel locations. Talk about my five-star Cracker Barrels and five-star Walmart camping locations and all that. So that's just me sort of poking fun at all the people paying $500, $600, $700, $800 a night for these five-star exotic hotels when I stay in here for free and have everything I need. Last night I messed around and was a little later getting down this way than I meant to be, and the wind was whipping around and blowing, and it was getting a little foggy and late, and I just was tired of driving. So I stayed at this Cracker Barrel knowing that that wasn't the perfect location. I knew it was close to an airport, which I don't normally stay close to an airport, and I knew that it wasn't probably the best side of town. And I drove through there and I realized it was a small Cracker Barrel, and the parking in the back where the RV parking was kind of tight. So I knew it wasn't perfect, but I didn't really care. It was fine. Place to sleep. That's all I needed. But it was a little noisy. It was pretty noisy. With the airplanes, that didn't really bother me, but then there were trucks unloading starting about 4:45 a.m. banging and unloading for a couple of hours. So it's okay. I knew what it was going to be. It was still fine. Hey, they let us park for free there, so I have no complaints. But sometimes we make these videos and we just talk about everything is roses and beautiful views and everything's perfect. So it's not always perfect, but it's still okay. I was very content with that, happy to have a place to stay. I've been to Starbucks this morning. It was like the busiest Starbucks on earth. Wrapped around the building. It was a fairly small location. The parking lot was packed. I got a spot. I went in there and sat down and hung out for a while, uploaded yesterday's video. And now I'm going to head on down to Charleston. Going to go to City Market first, I think, and see some of the sights in downtown Charleston. It's a little cool today. I knew it would be a little cool here today. I think it's going to get up into the low 60s today. And then tomorrow it should get up in the high 60s, and then on Thursday up to maybe about 70. So it's okay. I wish it's a tiny bit warmer, but makes it nice for sleeping back here at night. So anyway, let's go on down the road and see what we can find. I guess I'll find some lunch in downtown Charleston and walk around and see what we can see. I am not a tour guide. I'm not trying to be a tour guide. I don't know all the history of all these places. Not going to try to share all that, and not going to do a great job with being a tour guide. I think most of the people that watch this channel are interested in off-grid camping, SUV camping, Subaru camping, and Subaru Crosstrek setup and camping. So the tourist stuff that I do is just to kind of get me out of town, someplace to go, and it's a reason to do all the other stuff. So anyway, let's head on down the road and see what we can find. Well, I was a little stressed about where to park, and I finally found a spot, and then I was trying to figure out how to choose the spot number and how to pay, and look at this. Can you see that? Happy holidays, free parking. Today is Veterans Day, so I'll take it. Free parking, woo! All right, we're gonna go into Charleston City Market. This is a long market that goes for several blocks, and so I don't have a clue what's in there, but let's go check it out. Yeah, so this is right in the heart of downtown Charleston. Lots of old history here and old architecture. So let's go have a look. Okay, well, it looks like this is just an open air market. Lots of vendors. There's jewelry, art, cooking stuff, books, clothing, everything you can think of. It's just building after building, city block after city block. It's kind of cool. There's nothing I need here, but I've always heard about City Market and thought we'd walk through here. Now this part looks a little different. This part is enclosed, so let's go see about this. I need to find some lunch. Yeah, this is more like an inside shopping mall. So this is the other end of the market. And what does that say? Museum at Market Hall. City Market. Oh, all right, let's find something to eat. That's a pretty old hotel. It reminds me of New Orleans. All right, my friend Bo said that I should eat at Hyman's Seafood, so I think I'm gonna go in here and see if they've got a good shrimp po' boy. I've been craving one of those. Let's go check it out. It's supposed to be a good place. It's a beautiful city. If it was just a little warmer, it'd be perfect. Here's Queen Street. We're headed down to Broad Street. I'm gonna go take a peek at Rainbow Row, the famous Rainbow Row. There's a little sunshine. That feels pretty good. Hey, that lunch was legit. It was good. 2 thumbs up. My friend Bo recommended that, and man, that shrimp po' boy was delicious. I am sitting at a park. The sun is shining down. It's been cold this morning, but the sun feels good. It's shining down nice and warm. I am next to General Beauregard's monument. He saved the city of Charleston in 1863, 64, and 65 from the Yankees. It's a beautiful, beautiful park, though. Just sitting on a bench like Forrest Gump, soaking it all in. Can you imagine living in one of these carriage houses? I guess these are carriage houses. I don't know. I could live in one of them, whatever it is. So we're walking down East Bay Street, and this is the famous Rainbow Row. All the different multicolored townhouses down through here. And they're just gorgeous. I could certainly live in one of those if somebody wants to buy me one of those and pay the taxes on it and the utilities. We could kick back and have us a good time, couldn't we? So it looks like they're filming something here. I don't know what it is, maybe a movie or a commercial or something, but it has certainly intrigued everybody. Anybody recognize those folks? I don't know if they're famous people or models for a commercial. I don't recognize anybody. But yeah, all the rainbow houses here. So this is cool to see this again. It's been a long time since I've seen this. All different colors. This gives you a little taste. This is sort of a little bit like Savannah and New Orleans and just old world charm. Which one would you pick? Which color do you want? Let's see. I like that blue one. Could sit up on that balcony there. What else? There's another little balcony we could hang out on. I found a swing out on the pier. Look at this. This is pretty cool. I like this. This is a nice swing. All right, let's go check this out. It's Buck Hall Recreation Area, Francis Marion National Forest. Let's see if they got anything out here. They got some tent sites out here, which will work for me if there's a place to park a vehicle. I don't need electricity, so You can reserve these camper spots on recreation.com, but the tent site said first come. So let's go out here and check it out. If this won't work, then we'll hit the national forest maybe, or keep on going. We'll find something somewhere. All right, y'all, I found a place to camp for the evening. I'm at the Buckhall Recreation Area. It's a U.S. government National Forest Service campground. And I am camped over behind that building. That's the bathhouse. Camp behind there, so you can see there's RVs out here and a camper van, and looks like it's going to be a pretty full house tonight, except for the tent camping spots. These are the tent camping spots out here. I was going to take a tent spot, but you can't pull a car up to these, so you have to walk in. So yeah, this will be fine. So it was the tent spots are $20, and or if you have the senior pass, it's $10, but I don't qualify for that by a month yet, so I'll have one of those soon. But the RV spots, I've got a short RV spot I pulled into, and it's $28. So this will be nice and quiet out here, and it's got an electric hookup and water hookup, which I don't need. The guy was a little concerned about me. He said it was cold last night and going to be cold again tonight, and I said I'm fine. I sleep in there in a lot colder weather than this, and got an electric blanket, and it'll all be good. So, but just wanted to show you this place. This should be nice and quiet. It was noisy where I was last night, so this will be really nice and peaceful. So I'm going to crawl up in there and go to sleep early tonight, and just enjoy the peace and quiet. So I'll stick a little clip in here of the campsite. This is site number 6. Right next to the bathhouse. Got a picnic table and a fire ring. And if I needed it, kind of electric hookup and water, but I don't need those. So we're gonna camp off grid, even though we have it available, and we're not gonna use it. And nice little site up next to the woods here. Nice, quiet and peaceful. Look at that cool school bus over there, Schoolie. I'd love to see inside that, and there's a camper van. I'd love to see their build out in there. And there's a cool Airstream. Lots of people just out enjoying life. With you. I appreciate you following along, and hope all of you are well. And here comes a flock of birds. Look at that. Cool. All right. Cool. All right. I appreciate you following along, and I'll see you tomorrow.